Let me tell you one of the stories my grandfather used to tell me when I was young. I don't know if it's true, but it stayed with me ever since. He called it,
The Boy Who Lived in the Walls.
When Maya and her family moved into the Victorian house on the edge of town, she didn't know it had been empty for years. The real estate agent said it was a fixer-upper, but her parents were thrilled to finally afford a place with character. Maya hated it instantly. The house was cold even in summer. The floorboards groaned like they were alive. And her bedroom, at the end of the hall, had scratches along the walls. Thin ones, parallel, clawed almost. Her parents said it was from a cat. But Maya was sure no cat did that. The first night, as she lay in bed, she heard tapping inside the wall, like knuckles, slow and spaced, as if someone was knocking from the inside. She froze, held her breath. The sound stopped. The next morning, she told her mom, "You're just adjusting, honey." Her mother said, "Old houses make noises." Maya wasn't convinced. That night, the tapping came again, but this time it was followed by whispering, faint, male. A child's voice saying, "I'm still here." Maya sat up, heart pounding. "Who's there?" She whispered back. Silence. The next morning, she checked the wall. Beneath the peeling wallpaper, she found something etched into the plaster. A name carved by something sharp. "Thomas lives here." She showed it to her dad. He sighed. "Kids used to live here. Probably just leftover graffiti." But Maya noticed something strange. When her parents walked by that wall, the tapping stopped. When she was alone, it started again. One evening, Maya pressed her ear to the wall. Breathing, she could hear breathing, then a whisper, "Play with me." She screamed. Her father stormed in, furious. "Enough. There's nothing in the walls. No ghosts. No boy. If you keep this up, we'll take you to a therapist." Maya cried herself to sleep. That night, she woke up to scratching sounds. She sat up. The wall next to her bed began to bulge slightly, like something was pressing from the inside. She ran to her parents' room, but they locked the door. She spent the rest of the night curled in the hallway, trembling. In the morning, she tried to tell them again, but they ignored her, said she was too old for imaginary friends, too dramatic. So she stopped talking about it, but she listened, every night. Thomas spoke more often now, about how lonely he was, how no one came to visit, how the bad man locked him in the wall long ago and never let him out. He asked Maya to bring him things, marbles, toy cars, old books. She pushed them through a crack where the wood had splintered, and the next day they'd be gone. One night, he asked her for a photo of her family. Reluctantly, Maya slid a small school picture into the crack. "Thank you," Thomas whispered. "Now I can see them too." The next day, things got strange. Her mother burned dinner. Her father lost his job. The lights flickered. The pipes groaned. A smell began to rise from inside the walls, like mold and rot. Her parents blamed the house. They talked about moving. That night, Maya whispered to the wall, "Thomas, are you making bad things happen?" There was silence. Then, "They're taking you away. I won't let them." Maya panicked. "No, it's okay. I can still visit. I'll talk to you. Please don't be mad. I don't want to be alone again." The next day, her parents said they were going to stay with relatives for a while, just until the house was repaired. That night, as she packed, the walls began to shake. The lights went out. Then came the sound, cracking wood, something splitting open. From her wall, a panel burst outward, and there he was. Thomas, not a ghost, not exactly, pale, gaunt, eyes sunken, fingernails long and yellow, dressed in what looked like a child's shirt from the 1960s. He crawled from the wall like a spider. Maya screamed. He stared at her, head tilted. "You're my friend," he whispered. "Friend, stay." She ran down the stairs, screaming for her parents. They weren't there. Their bags were still in the hallway. The front door was wide open, but no one answered. She turned back and saw Thomas standing at the top of the stairs, smiling. "Now, you'll never leave me." 2 weeks later, police investigated the house. They found no signs of forced entry, just 3 toothbrushes, 3 pairs of shoes, 3 plates in the sink. No one living there, just a house. Empty. Except for the mirror in the hallway. And if you look closely, very closely, behind your own reflection, you might see a little girl's face, mouth open in a silent scream, trapped, just like the boy who lived in the walls.